Hello everybody, welcome back to Shay's Hobby Doc Bay. This is actually a voiceover. They have this option in my video shop that I have and use now. And this will be the first time that I have used it. But I have got several videos made ahead of time. And I did this way the other day. I don't even remember when I done this. But it's a meal that I wanted to try. I've never fixed this before. I did this. And I set my camera up. And I even had the sound on where you could hear. I just wasn't talking to y'all because I knew I wanted to try to do this voiceover. But I had watched a video of one of my people that I watch, and she had showed this recipe, and it made me want to try it. Now, I did change a few things about it, as I always do. She called it cheeseburger soup, but of course she had onions in it. I don't do onions. She used beef bouillon. I didn't have beef bouillon. I had to actually use chicken bouillon. So what that is I have put some hamburger meat in a bowl and I'm seasoning it up now. And y'all are seeing all the things I'm putting in it. So I am not going to have to talk through the whole entire thing. It's a long video. It's 38 minutes and something. So I'm just seasoning it and mixing it up. I didn't use, that's ketchup right there, by the way. I didn't use the same kind of cheese she had. She used Parmesan cheese. I didn't have Parmesan cheese. So I just used that bag of shredded cheddar cheese. Mild cheddar, it's what we always get. So I used that. And, so you mix all that up in your meat. And then you're supposed to try, which I did. I didn't try. I made little bitty tiny hamburger patties out of it. And put it in that pan over there. And you're supposed to fry them up. Now, she actually didn't show herself making the thing. She just showed the recipe. She did show her patties in her pan as she was frying them up. And she even flipped them over. And then she showed her pot with her boiling water making her soup part of it. But she didn't show all of it like this. She didn't show herself mixing it up and just all of that. So, and I know I changed some things about it. I don't know why my patties didn't turn out. I used things, everything she said in the, in the recipe that I like and can handle. I didn't see anything or think that anything would have changed it to not make it work. The patty part work. So it was supposed to be little bitty tiny hamburger patties. And they were supposed to be fried up. See there? But it didn't work out that way. Mine fell apart. And they just crumbled. And it just became hamburger meat. All crumbled up, cooked brown. With all that stuff added to it that you normally wouldn't add to it if you just gone brown hamburger meat. So, that's how I done it. I just stirred it up since they were falling apart and not staying together anyway. I don't know if I wasn't cooking it right. Like I said, I had never fixed this before. Don't know if I was cooking it right. Maybe I needed to just leave them sitting there until they completely got cooked and browned on that half bottom side they were laying on before I started trying to flip them over. So maybe I was trying to flip them over too soon, and that's what started getting them crumbling up and not staying into the patty. I don't know. But I just let it crumble up, and I let it cook into ground meat, and I just put it in the soup like that. And to me, it still ended up pretty good. Now, yes, there is grease in hamburger meat when you fry it up, and I think, there was a little bit too much. But there was no way I could drain it because it had all that stuff. It had the cheese in it. It had the ketchup in it, And it looked a lot different than just plain hamburger meat when you fry that in a pan. Then you can drain the grease off of it. There was no way I could drain that. So, I know that there was actually, you could probably really see it in the soup. That stuff on top was probably the grease. But I went ahead with it and I fixed it. And I tasted it and I liked it. And I ate it. And I had to go wash my hands there. So I've got that mixture together, the seasonings and the meat. I made the patties. I put them in the pan. And then I put it on the stove. And I already had my water on the stove. I'm boiling. And y'all will see that part because I move you over there. That's my pot with my water boiling. Okay. I hope this is working out. I hope this is really recording my voice and letting y'all hear me. That's my plop of butter I put in there in the middle of it because I did try to use butter to fry it up. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. She might have not have done that. It didn't really say on her recipe, I don't think, if I'm remembering right. But I just always like to, if I'm going to make something like that, I like to have butter in the bottom of the pan. So that's potato chunks that I'm putting over into. It was just one potato I peeled, washed, and cut up and put them in my water. I go and wash that one off that fell. So it's water. I think it was like 5 cups of water because the recipe said 4 to 6, so I put 5 cups of water. And then the potatoes, and then I opened up the chicken bouillon cubes, and I did as many. She only, actually, to be honest with you, she only had 1 bouillon cube, and like I said, hers was beef. But what I done, since it was 5 cups of water, you're supposed to do a bouillon cube to a cup of water. So I used 5 bouillon cubes, which I love to just boil up the bouillon cube and just drink that as soup like that. So that's what I felt like I wanted in there. So that's something I changed about the recipe. So that's what I'm doing there. I am opening up all the bouillon cubes and putting them in there. Another thing I did while trying to fry up the patties over there on the other side is I had to turn down the eye, and then I would turn it back up because I didn't want it to burn on me. But I wanted it, I didn't want the outside to cook and burn before I got the inside of it done. So I kept turning it down, but then after I turned it down and I was through over here with this and could do something with that over there, I'd cut it back up again because I did want it to cook a little bit faster and not take so long, But then when I started trying to flip it, it started tearing all up. So I just let it tear up and become hamburger meat. So I think that finished the cubes, putting them in the water there. And okay, there I go, starting to try to flip the burgers over. And I guess it was too soon. I had some extra meat. I didn't have room in the pan for all of them, so I had a little bit of extra meat left over. And that's that bowl that y'all seen me setting over the back over there. And So once the hamburger patties did start tearing up and crumbling up, and I knew I was just going to have to stir it up and cook it that way, I went ahead and added the rest of that meat to it. So I'm just standing there, letting the water boil, letting the potatoes boil and cook, and browning up the hamburger meat, and I'm going to add the hamburger meat to the pot of soup. And basically I think that's all. Like I said, this was way the other day, so if I don't hurry up and do something right after I do it, then I kind of forget almost all the steps. And my my spoon there kept falling on me and wouldn't stay propped up. And I'm rocking back and forth as I'm sitting here on the bed, rocking back and forth. I can't be still. That's so funny to me sometimes. I don't know why I have to do that, and that I can't be still. Like I said, I don't know what else to say. I'm just trying to stir up the... If y'all heard that noise, I'm sitting in my bedroom, had the door closed, and Butchie pushed the door open and came in. But yeah, I'm just stirring the pot of soup, stirring the meat, getting it all cooked up. Y'all will see me in a little bit. Well, not really a little bit, a long while probably. Like I said, this video is 38 minutes long. This timer here that this thing is showing me where I'm talking, where I'm hoping it's recording me, it's going really fast, but it's doing fast seconds. And the minutes right now is 38, 39, 40. Well, I guess, see, I don't know, 12 is the minutes. So it's like it's saying we done went 12 minutes, 50 seconds. So those real fast numbers, I don't know why they got it like that. It's 3 sets of numbers. The minutes, the seconds, and then the last numbers is going really, really fast on this little timer thing. I don't understand that. So anyway, I'll have to sit here and wait, because this video is 38 minutes and something. Now we're at 13 minutes on this little timer. And I don't know if y'all heard that, but Elizabeth was in the bathroom and running water and closing and opening doors. I don't know if it picks up all that or not. But anyway, I've been talking, hadn't really been watching the video. Have y'all noticed if Albert's walked in the kitchen yet or not? Because at one point he came in the kitchen and asked how it was going. He didn't know I was recording. Of course, like I said, it didn't really matter because I had the sound on. You could hear I just wasn't talking. I was just cooking. But he come in and said something. But if it don't pick that up, then you may not hear. He just asked how it was going. And then he noticed the camera and he said, "What you doing? Videoing? Or recording?" However he said it. So if y'all hadn't, like I said, I hadn't really paid attention. I was watching the timer thing when I was talking about that. He may have done walked in, I don't know. Or he may walk in a little bit. We're up to 14 minutes now. Did I pick up the bowl and add the other meat? Did y'all notice that? I think that's what I was doing right there. And then putting the bowl in the sink, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to see over that pot and all that smoke. Has the spoon fell yet? I know that it fell on me. I remember it falling on me a couple of times. Now we're at 15 minutes. Ho, 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 ho. There it goes. I think it falls another couple of times. That other pot sitting there is a pot that stays there all the time. Albert keeps grease in that. He fries French fries in. It's not how I was raised to do, but that's him. He's old-fashioned, which I don't know if that's something old-fashioned people, because his mom and daddy did that, so he does it. I don't know. I can't do nothing about his ways. He has. Let's see. Well, we're at 16 minutes. I'm wondering when he's going to walk in. I kind of think it was close to the end of it there where I was almost done when he walked in. Look, y'all look at my face. It looks like it's really, really,
Fall,
really red.
idiot, fall.
17 minutes. Whoa. Excuse me, sorry. I know I has bad manners. I'm just stirring that again. And boo. Excuse me. And the spoon fell again. Oh, that's me spooning the meat over into the pot there now. So it must have done got all cooked up, so I know I did add the other to it then. I wish that would have worked out and made into the hamburger patties. And you would put the patties over into the pot of soup. That's what she done. So this is a meal that she kind of like made up. She called it cheeseburger soup. That's why she used the cheese and she used the hamburger patties. And I guess that's why she put ketchup in her patties. I don't really know why on that part. But also, the bouillon cubes was to help make the soup, and then the potatoes, she said, that was like having your side of French fries, and she was making all that up, and then but she had some carrots in there too. She said that could be like a side dish you have with your hamburger and fries, carrots, and then let's see, what else did she say? I didn't have any carrots to put in it, or I would have put them in it because I love cooked carrots. So anyway, I got the meat in there now, so I just let it cook for a little while more. We're at 19 minutes now. I let it cook a little more, and at one point I got my little, it's a cake tester is what it is, that you stick in cake to see if it's cooked all the way. So I got not a tomato. Oh, that was something else she's speaking of. That was something else she put in there. She put tomatoes in there. That'd be like the tomatoes on your cheeseburger, but I don't like cooked tomatoes, so I didn't put any. She also put tomato sauce in it too, and I don't like a red sauce like that, so I just done the bouillon. Hers was looking red, the way she had it done up. But I don't care for cooked tomatoes or the red tomato sauce stuff, so I didn't put that in mine. Now what was I saying before that? Oh, I got a potato up on the spoon, and I used that cake tester and stuck it in it at one point just to make sure and see if it was tender, and done, cooked. We're at 20 minutes now. So, did that have to sit there and cook another 10 minutes? Because my video was 38 minutes. We're at 20 minutes. I don't know. I hope this works out. This is kind of cool. If it does, I can do it. Back in the day, I used to wish I could do voiceovers and wished I knew how to do that. So I may try to do a lot of these like this. I may do some crafting videos and then voiceover and explain what I'm doing. I know I used to back in the day when it was famous, when I first got started, that Draw My Life, is that what it's called? It may not be worded just like that now. People would draw their, kind of like their life story out on paper, making a video of that, and then they would do a voiceover talking, but they would speed it up. And I don't like the speeding up part. I wouldn't, because to me, what I want to talk, there he is. That's when he walked in. What I want to talk and say takes longer, and my video would speed up, I think. Of course, this is working like this, so I don't know. We'll see. But I've done did that Saturday Shay's Day storytelling, telling y'all all my stories. I've done told y'all all my life. He waved at the camera. I didn't know he did that. But I feel like now, that doing that Draw My Life wouldn't, be no need. 'Cause I feel like all of y'all knows my life and my story now. But yeah, I used to back in the day wished I could do that. I didn't know how to do the voiceover, and I didn't have this. I wasn't doing it on my phone, and I got this video shop, and it has it, and I'm tickled about it. If this works, I'm still just sitting here talking over this thing, not knowing if it's really, although I'm seeing the words record voice up at the top of my phone screen. We're in 23 minutes now. There he came back in. I don't remember him walking back in there a second time. Didn't tell him what all he was saying either. Seemed like I do now remember something. Seemed like he started singing something when he was in the refrigerator there. He's always just singing crazy stuff and making up songs. He's crazy. I don't know what I'm doing over there. I'm not at the stove. I see myself over there by the sink now, but maybe I'm cleaning and putting up all the stuff I used. I don't know. I don't remember. It was too long ago. Okay, that's where I got you can't see it because of the smoke, but there you go. See, I stuck the cake tester into the potato to make sure it was tender. Stuck in it. We're in 24 minutes, so do I let it cook some more? I think I ended up, once I got it done and finished, I think I fixed me a bowl and showed y'all the bowl and tasted it on camera. It was good. I liked it. I could taste and tell that it had, I added more cheese to the soup part. I had cheese in the meat, but then to the soup part I wanted to add some cheese. and just let it kind of melt around in the soup. So I did that. But, and what was I saying before I interrupted myself? Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. I don't remember. I'm sorry, y'all. That's how my mind is. Oh, lordy. 25 minutes. Still gotta go to 38. Okay, I'm stirring it again. Maybe I'm fixing to cut it off and fix me a bowl and show it to y'all and taste it in front of the camera. I think I moved back over to the counter on the other side when I do that. Yep, there's my bowl. Okay. I'm fixing to fix me a bowl. I must have turned it off. Let's see. Yeah, I started trying to dip it out with that spoon I was using, and it just wasn't cutting it, so I had to go. My soup spoon was dirty, and I had to wash it before I could use it to dip it up. That's what I'm doing over there at the sink now. Loudy bee, loudy bee, loudy bee. Loudy bee, loudy bee, loudy bee. I sure am. Hurry up. I'm getting sleepy. It's late at night. He's in yonder watching TV. Elizabeth's in her room. And we done ate supper. And which, you know, I'm yawning and I say I'm getting sleepy, but I'm not going to go to bed no time here soon. And I'm doing this, and when I get to doing the voiceover and I get it, I guess I'll have to put it through a saved thing, and then I can let it go up on YouTube, and it being a 38-minute video, it's gonna take forever to get it put up, so I can't use my phone, won't be able to watch any videos, and I'm gonna probably go in there and do a little bit of crafting. It was hot, so I had to get, and I picked it up and poured some of it in there instead of, well, now I got the hiccups, instead of dipping it out because it was taking so long. Now I'm making sure to get me some potatoes. Oh. But yeah, I'll go in there and craft some. I'll probably do some crocheting. And, alright, this is where I got my drink sitting over there in the red cup. Ready. Well, where am I at and what am I doing? Oh, I had to get the pot holders to pick it up. The bowl was hot, too. Okay. Now I'm going to show y'all what it looks like, and you'll see what I mean about seeing the grease in there on the top of it. I spilt some, yep. Had to wipe that up. Yeah, I had that kind of bread. That's some good bread, y'all, to eat with it. Had to clean my spoon handle off. It got down in there and got Yucky. At least I think I showed it. Yeah, here I go. Alright, see there? Of course it's... Well, no, I didn't have it pointed to it right. There you go. So there's the potatoes. See the hamburger meat, some of it. More potatoes. But see how it looks? It looks greasy or oily, whatever you want to call it. And buttery too. I had that big chunk of butter when I was frying the hamburger meat. So... It was hot. I had to blow it. Ooh, it was hot though. I remember it being hot. But it was good. I made a mess. Look at my red face, y'all. From being by the stove, over the stove, cooking. So that's the cheeseburger meal. It was the person that done it. If in case y'all want to go find that, it's I can't remember what she named her video. I don't know if she said cheeseburger soup in the name of the video or not. I think I was telling you it was hot and it's good. Yum yum yum. So anyway, but her name is Jan from New York City. Loves to save money. I drank a swig of mine. I probably slugged half of it down right there.